So before we move on into next section, I would like to move all of this, or all of that, like put it together, just so it flows nicer. Because from what it looks, that's going to be like our intro riff, or playthrough riff, and then next bit will be the verse, and then we'll work on pre-chorus, and then jump into chorus. Let's have a listen one more time. So those very last chords kind of tell us where the song could go. So we could definitely go into pre-chorus from the 8th fret, because we finish on 10th. Now I'm just going to look for some sort of more interesting chords to start with and lay some ideas out. So you can see basically playing 8th, 10, 7, 6 and open. Need to create some sort of chord progression from that chord, so let's play around and see what fits. I think the next chord could be... Let's try that. I'm just tracking it twice as long, so I wouldn't have to stop and start again, so I'm just gonna cut that and move that onto my double guitar. We need our 3rd chord. Just felt like 1st and 3rd runs were a little bit off, so I tracked it like a little bit longer, and then copying the good bits in. This one. Let's track that. Let's have a listen from the end of the previous section. Now we can go back to the 1st chord here. 2nd chord. So what we can do, instead of having 8 bars, we can do 6 bar pre-chorus, just to keep it a little bit different. And instead of carrying on here on 10th fret, we can go into 3rd. Instead of 3rd, we can actually go to 5th. I think will fit a little bit better. We'll see what that sounds together. Let's have a listen through the whole section. then we can jump into chorus from there. But before that, let's add some drums. I think a pattern like this could fit. Let's try that. I just added that in the end as I know I want some sort of fill in here. Alright, let's quantize that quickly. No, I want more snare in that. Here I'm thinking of like a snare roll, like so 1, 2, 3, 4, ta 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 ta. Obviously, because it's a quick roll, velocity has to be lower. Alright, let's add some cymbals to this as well now. Something like that. Let's have a listen with the section from before. And we can go into a big open chorus from there. Also, what I should do is quickly add markers, so when we're going through different sections we can find them easier. So for the chorus we'll probably go into a classic 0, which is a C chord, and figure out something from there. Alright, so I just had a cool idea. So first round of chorus we could go into this darker chord. And then second time we can go into, I think that'll be cool. I think that we can build something on that afterwards. And then we can go to the chord that we said we will. we'll think of something to finish it in a similar way. Alright, let's add drums first to the chorus. Don't feel like having this snare here, let's leave it further down. Alright, let's add cymbals. If we decide to repeat chorus afterwards, I think what we could do is keep the first cycle, which would be this length, but on the beat like this, and then go into the slow part only the second time. But we'll see what happens further down. So yeah, let's say this is our chorus. Chorus. Cool. And let's see what we can add now. Just one more thing before we move on to the next section. I was listening back to it, and in this verse I feel like one note it gets repeated quite a few times, too many. And I think what we can do is maybe pitch shift it and see what that sounds like somewhere. It repeats like maybe 4 times here. So let's say this is our note, this is our note, and this is our note. I don't mind if finishing here. Let's try and pitch shift it by 1. Let's see what that does. Alright, let's see what it sounds. I think by 2 will be cool here. Yeah. Maybe let's try this one by 5. By 6. Down. I think this one as well could be shifted by 7. No, minus 36, 7. There we go. Don't like that either. Let's try 7. That's cool, I think. There you go. Riff then builds up somewhere a little bit more. Sweet.